You know who it is. It's your boy Bigro, Parental Vision. And today we have a very special guest, Gabriela Garcia. How you doing, Gabriela?
I'm doing well, thank
Can
you.
I call you Gabby or is that
Gabby's good.
okay? Gabby's good.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. I'm happy that you're here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. So let's just get into a little bit about your background.
Okay.
How many kids, where you from, all that good stuff.
All right. I was born in Mexico.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So I came here when I was 11, about to be 12. hmm
Mhm.
I have one kid.
You have one kid?
Yeah.
How old is
8-year-old.
8-year-old?
A girl.
8-year-old daughter. How's
Yeah.
that going?
Really good.
Because
Really
that's the
good.
age. My daughter's 13. So at 8, that was the age where she was getting into stuff.
Yep.
She knew all about the iPads and how to open every app that you can imagine. And she
Yeah.
was actually teaching me stuff. So
That's
um,
basically how it is.
that's how it is.
Yeah. She
That's
has a
good.
phone now, so.
I know earlier off camera we were talking about you started her with a coin business. Are you trying to start her with a coin
Yeah.
business?
So I recently had got her registered
Okay.
for the coin machine business. I'm basically just trying to collect machines so that I can bring them to the locations.
Oh, so and when you say machines, you mean like the actual coin machines that you go to the grocery store,
Oh,
dump your bottles of coins in and get a little
no,
ticket
no. So
receipt?
basically, like, you go to the store and they have like a little stand with like one has gumballs, one has bouncy balls, another one will have like, the little circles that you can open and it has like a little horse inside or
Yep.
a little figure.
Yep.
So you put the coin in the machine and you turn it,
Okay.
and then it comes out.
So you're talking about the actual like candy ball machines.
Yeah.
So you're getting her involved into
Yeah.
that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
How do you even go about doing that?
So I think probably the idea came up because I have a party rental business.
Okay.
So I rent bouncy houses, tables, chairs, all that
Oh,
good stuff.
nice. What's the name of your business?
It's called the Hookup Party Rentals
The hookup?
LLC.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
Like
I hook
Master
it up.
P. Oh, holla
I
if you
hook it
hear
up.
me.
I feel
Okay.
like I got pretty good prices, better than most.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So, and you do bouncy houses. Is it just for kids parties or?
Mainly the bouncy houses are for kids. Yeah,
Okay.
they're pretty big, but that's all I can live right now.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. And what do you believe is the best thing that you can teach your daughter right now at her age where she can actually understand and know what you mean?
As far as like a business,
As far as life.
life. Well, one of the things that I recently started kind of working on is just loving myself a little more.
Oh, okay.
So, by doing that, I feel like I fixed a lot of things within myself that I was maybe projecting out to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And that could, come back to like insecurities and stuff like that.
Okay.
So just basically just trying to teach her to love herself,
Uh,
be authentic, be herself, and stand on what she believes.
oh, that's really good. Loving yourself is very important because if you don't, then like you said, it's going to portray negative things on other people and even your daughter as well.
Yeah.
And you want her to learn the right way to grow up.
Yeah.
So and be a good human being. That's what we're all about at Parental Vision too, is just being a good human being, man, and teaching your kids to be a good human being. That way, when they get out into the world, they can actually make a positive impact instead of all the negative stuff you see, even though that's what is promoted more,
Yeah.
So that's really good. And what grade is your daughter in?
She's going to third.
Third grade.
Third grade.
Wow. She's gonna be in middle school real soon.
And
You ready for that?
she's almost as tall as me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is she into sports or
Not yet.
not
She
yet?
likes gymnastics, and that's really the most I've done with her.
Okay.
The whole journey, the whole entrepreneurship journey has been it's took some time away from her.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't been able to do many things. But the time that I do get is quality time.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess one of those things is just being able to spend time with her as much
Mm-hmm.
as I can.
That's most important is spending time.
Mhm.
Time over money. Unfortunately, sometimes that's a hard thing to balance because you're trying to get out there. I know off camera we talked about you have rental property and
Yeah.
so you're involved in a lot, parties, rental property, coins. So that's a whole lot to juggle. How do you um juggle that and still have time to spend, make quality time to spend with her?
So one of the reasons why I wanted to start the party rental business is because it requires you to be there, but not all the time.
Okay.
So you can make money while you're not there.
While you're not
So
there.
same thing as with the property.
So you
Um,
just go to the party, go to the venue or the house, set everything up, and then you can leave until and come back when the party's done.
mhm.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So you have to actually stay there the whole time.
Yeah. So I try to manage it that way. If I go back to back, I mean I can pick everything up in 3, 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm good for the rest of the day. So then, that's when we go and do certain things.
I end up bringing my daughter with me and having her jump in the, yeah, just go ahead on jump in the bounce house with
She
the rest of the
helps me.
kids. Yeah.
She helps me, believe it or not.
She
She
help.
grabs the little simple things, and I'm like, okay, put the steak on the tarp, and she'll go and she'll do it. So she's very helpful. She helps me clean the chairs and all
Oh,
that
so
stuff. So
she's
she
growing
gets
up.
on. She gets a couple bucks.
Oh yeah. So I was just about to ask her, are you is that an incentivized, or she's
Yeah.
making her money?
Yeah, we're to the point where she's like, "Oh, I'm saving this, mom. We need one of those the vending machines. We need a vending machine so we can put Skittles and so
So
yeah.
she already
So
has it on her mind
yeah.
that she's and with the coin machine, are you gonna show her how to run everything, or she's just going to assist you, or how's that
No,
going to
she's
work
she's
out?
gonna run it.
She's gonna run it
I'm gonna
herself?
teach her how to keep log of everything, count the money,
Oh wow.
keep logs of it, go to the bank, make her deposit.
So you're gonna really, really train her how to do
Yeah,
everything. That's good. That's good.
yeah.
Um,
I'm trying to set it up good.
yeah, well, you have no choice nowadays because you
Yeah.
don't know what variables the world gonna throw away when she gets older. So she got that sound rooted foundation, then she'll be just fine. You won't have to stress over, oh, when she get this age, I'm gonna have to worry about her. Some kids,
Yeah.
if you have multiple kids, you know, like this one, I'm gonna have to take some more time with because he or she may not be getting it as quickly as the other
As others.
siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta try your best to prepare them as parents.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the things too that's helped me a lot. I don't have a lot of family here,
Hmm.
so anybody that I am close with is mainly friends. Um, so that come to be like family. So I do have several people that are my support system, and I mean, I'm grateful
Yeah,
because if I didn't have them, it would be difficult
yeah.
for me to have done anything.
We always say it takes a village. That's what we say on this show.
Yeah,
Just about every episode is it takes a village because it does. And so you came from Mexico straight to Connecticut.
yeah.
How did you
So
was it for work or did you know anybody here?
no, so my dad actually lived here,
Okay,
and my mom, my sister, and I we lived
in
in
Mexico.
Mexico.
Gotcha.
And my mom ended up getting sick, so we ended up coming over here. She ended up getting care here, but then we obviously got our papers
Hmm.
to come here.
Yeah, I
We were
have.
actually supposed to get our papers September 11th of 2001,
Oh wow.
and they ended up closing everything, so we got stuck there
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah,
weeks.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we got here like the first week of October.
Well, I would expect that you guys are
Yeah,
lucky that you got was able to get here
yeah.
after that because that was just a crazy tragedy.
Yeah, it was very, very, it was tough because they closed everything,
Hmm.
and we really had no choice but to stay there. And at that time, I mean, we were staying in Tijuana, which was dangerous
Yeah,
at that time,
yeah,
like we would go for lunch, and as soon as the sun was going down,
yeah,
let's go home.
yeah. I know all about Mexico. In my previous job, we had to have people go to Mexico to broadcast, and we had a whole like State of the Union meeting about you can't do this, you can't do that, and they went there with like private security and all that because there was just a lot going on out there.
Yeah.
I'm actually part Mexican. A
Yeah?
lot of people don't know or believe that.
How do you
My
know?
my
There's an
my dad,
ancestry.com.
my grandfather, my dad's dad was half Mexican, half black.
Nice. From
Yeah,
what part?
I have no idea. I because
You
I
have to
never
find
I
out.
never met him, so he
Yeah.
was gone before I was born. But my dad told me because he used to always make these like fiesta rice and all this different kind. I'm like, where are you getting this from? We're from New Orleans. It's like supposed to be Creole. It's like, oh, my dad was half Mexican, so he used to teach
Oh,
me these recipes and stuff. So
that's
yeah, a
awesome.
lot of people don't know that.
That's cool.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
cool.
you find out about yourself,
Yeah.
and then that's how you can, manipulate and change things and teach to your children
Yeah.
whatever whatever your background is, some heritage. And like I try to teach my daughter how to cook New Orleans style dishes, and I get her to pay attention for a little while, but she likes her phone, so
Yeah.
you know how that goes. She got her besties and she want a video chat. So is
Nice.
that something you're going through right now? Video chat?
Yeah. Playing the video games while they
Oh,
video chat.
Roblox and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what's happening right
Now,
now.
you have a strict plan for that, or do you just let her wild out whenever she?
Well, for the most part, like now that it's summer, I'm like, okay, enjoy playing it. But once school starts,
Yeah,
there has
yeah.
to be some type of
Some type of rules, right? I have
yeah, because there's
no,
gotta be homework
yeah, no
time.
after 8 for me. That's my rule. She can do your homework first, and then after your homework, you got till 8 o'clock
Yeah.
to be on your video chats and all of that. And
And that would probably be something I'm used to.
yeah,
Yeah, because my dad, that's how he used to do.
it was strict.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
The door could be open right there and I'll be sitting right here and he'll be like, finish doing your homework.
Yeah,
Oh, you can't go outside.
yeah, yeah. I
But
mean,
he was on it about math and I'm
yeah.
actually really good in math.
Yeah. Oh,
So thank you.
I better be my last name is Matthews, so I better be good at math, which I am. So
Yeah,
I
that's cool.
take pride in that because, you don't want to be miscounting,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
when you got your dollars on the line.
Yeah.
All your dollars, they add up.
That's one thing I'm actually trying to teach my daughter too. Whenever we go to a store, she make her money, so she be like,
Hmm.
"I need your money."
Yeah.
So she get her little wallet out and she
Yep.
pay and so I see what she does and I'm like, "How much is she asking you?" Okay, this much. So how much are you gonna give her? Oh, this. Well, I don't have the coin, so okay, so you gotta go up, right?
Hmm.
So do you have an extra dollar? No. Okay, so no, so now you got to go to the next one. So I'm trying to actually teach her how
Yep.
to handle the money
Yep.
because she is going to be handling the money as soon as we start the business.
Yep.
It might not be something huge, but that's why I figure that's something small to start so that it's not like overwhelming. She's only 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
But something that's fun because we can go get gumballs, we can get bouncy balls, we can get so many different things for the machines.
Yeah.
And that alone is fun for her. So
And I don't know a kid that doesn't like. I know I used to
candy.
stress my mom out. Can I get a quarter? Can I get a quarter? Can I get a
Mm-hmm.
quarter? Every time we was at the grocery store, I want a quarter or 50 cents so I can get a toy and a candy because I want the
Yeah.
Skittles too. I want the Skittles and then I want the bouncy ball.
Yeah.
So that's really good as a fun way for her to learn. What's her name?
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. It's a fun
Mhm.
way for Mackenzie to learn math, number
Mhm.
one, being responsible, number two, how to set up her business,
Yeah.
and how to, get everything properly acclimated for herself.
Yeah.
So that's really good. I think I wish more parents would teach and train their kids to do business
Yeah.
and count and do money so they can have that. That should be like, I know in other countries that's like a mandatory. You have to know how to count, read, and be business savvy to
Yeah.
to survive. So I think that's great.
Yeah. So when I was younger, I think I was like 7, 8 years old. I obviously lived in Mexico. We lived in an area where there weren't that many houses. They were, but you had to kind of walk a little bit up for the houses to be up there. So there wasn't really a lot of corner stores where they sold candy.
Okay.
So I started saving the little bit of allowance that I would get, and I went to the big store downtown.
Yep.
I bought the big bags of chips, the bags, like the boxes
Yep. The
of the
party
candy.
packs.
And yep, and I did my little store, and my friends would come over, knock on the door that they wanted to buy some candy.
So you were already starting at an early age.
Yeah. I mean, like I
That's
was built for this.
that was supply and demand right there.
Yeah. Gotta
That's
take advantage.
yeah.
At least for me that I could have been in Mexico
Yeah.
and not here
Yeah.
with not the opportunities that I have here. So
That's
I
good,
wanna
man.
take
That's whew.
I wanna
That's
take advantage for me and for everybody who can't be here. Because a
yeah.
lot of people wish they could be here. It's tough out there.
It is tough, and you have
Yeah.
to have some type of family with you to help you guide you through it. So
Hmm.
it's good that you met some friends and some people that you really consider like close family. So They could be
Yeah,
there for you. How many?
they've
Oh,
been a blessing for me.
how much blood family do you have out here?
Um, just my mom
Just your
right
mom.
now.
Okay.
My sister moved to
Yeah.
Texas, so
Oh, so she left you. She
she
left you high
left.
and dry.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
left. So it's just me and my mom and my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
well,
well, my dad too, but
yeah. Your mom is all you need, though. Really.
yeah,
That's my last parent. I don't have all four of my grandparents and my dad are all gone. So I just
yeah,
have my mom, and that was to me. No offense to any other my father and my grandparents, but that was the one that I really needed. So
yeah,
I was happy the man upstairs chose to let her stay around for me because she helps me out tremendously.
yeah. I actually just lost my grandma
Oh, I'm
a
sorry
couple
to hear
months
that.
ago. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
she was
hard.
94.
Yeah, oh, she lived a beautiful life.
Mm-hmm.
94.
94.
I can only
Yeah.
hope.
Yeah, but it's my mom has really been the one that's been there for me. My dad, my parents got divorced and he kind of went his way.
Hmm.
So, I
Yeah, that
think
happens.
that's part of what started my little rebellion
Oh, okay.
growing up.
Okay. How old were you when they
13,
separated?
14.
13 or 14. Yeah. So
Yeah.
right freshman year of high school.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
just starting high school.
Yeah.
So, it was tough, but I got to the point where I'm like, I can't keep blaming somebody for what they did to me. I just got
Hmm.
to take accountability for um, you know, feeling the way I allow them to
Yeah.
make me
Yeah.
feel, basically.
Yep, it's as
So
well. It's actually you start to use it as an excuse when you
yeah.
have somebody to blame. I did this because you did that,
Hmm.
but after a while, you already gotten over that, but you're still using it as an
That's
excuse
an
to
excuse.
do what you want to do. So
Hmm.
that's good
So
to
now I have him in my life,
yeah,
you know.
self reflect. Yeah, it took me a
But
long time too, up till I was 17, and then I reached out to my dad and said, "Hey, I want to establish a relationship with you. Could we see each other?" So that's how
yeah,
I started. That's when I was going to college. So
yeah. That happened to me recently. I think it was 2020, the middle of summer. It was the summer of 2020, around there. I
okay.
hadn't spoken to him since I was 13,
Oh
since they got
wow.
divorced.
So you just was like, now's the time.
Yeah.
What clicked that made you want to reach back out to your father?
So my sister actually saw him. So I had his number. He just never answered when you try to call it. So
Okay.
um that day I was just like, I'm gonna call it. And I called him.
So
And I was
something
like,
just
I
said
miss
call him.
you. Because I've always missed him.
Hmm. Of course, it's your
And
dad. It
then
don't matter how long it is. The man that had a part in bringing you into the world, you're always going to want to
yeah.
know, even if you never see him, why or want to
And then I
be.
think it's important for my daughter to have her grandparents
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
another
That's
thing.
very important too. I mean, fathers are important in a certain way, and mothers are very important in another way. It's like two different ways, but you kind of need them both
Yeah.
to make you whole. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I miss some things that I could have learned from my dad growing up.
Yeah.
The
Absolutely.
fact that he wasn't around.
Hmm.
So I mean, I can't be mad at him for he did what he did.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
over it though. I feel like I worked on it to like not feel like I did something,
Yeah. Well,
because for
it's
a while I was like why me and
yeah.
me,
That's normal.
you know?
Everybody always says that. Why me? What did I do wrong to have him not want to spend time with me? Or
Yeah.
you know. So you can't think like that though,
No,
because it's.
I stopped thinking like that. I think once like I started going on my own, like being an adult and having my own place and
Hmm.
and all that. I think that's when I started clicking and I'm like, you know what? Let me just look into this, and I let him be. It stopped bothering me for a while that he wasn't around. But then when I got in contact with him, I was just so happy.
Yeah, it just made your day, right?
Mhm.
It's just like new energy, new feelings and emotions. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I could work with this.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's good,
But
man.
I think it was really when I had my daughter that it clicked and like, okay, like I've been saying in my head, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to have properties, but I'm not planning on anything.
Hmm.
So I started writing everything down, putting plans, seeing how I'm gonna pay this, how I'm gonna do this, how am I gonna save this. And that's how I was able to get the first family house,
Yeah.
just being a single mom.
Wow, that's amazing.
Hmm.
And sometimes that's what it takes. You need a kick in the ass.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes that child to give you that because you want to provide the life that they deserve. So
Yeah.
that means you got to get up
She
and
was
do
like
something.
about 1 year old, and the house that we lived caught on fire.
Oh shit.
So, I was paying good rent there. So I wasn't expecting to move and have to pay more. And,
Mm-hmm.
so that made it like so much harder.
Yeah.
And I think then I was like, I don't want to have landlords anymore. You know?
Yeah. You
And
want
I
to
was
own your
like,
own.
yeah, I was like, let me start getting myself together. But for a while, people would be like, oh no, you need a 1 bedroom. You have your daughter. You need a 1 bedroom. So I would always be like, all right, I went and looked for a 1 bedroom, kind of listening to other people's opinion of what they would have done in my situation. Not that
Mm-hmm.
I had to do that.
Yep.
But for some reason, I was like a little influenced too much by people. And when it finally like, I was like, I can't do this. How can I save money? I was like, I have to sacrifice a little bit. I have to lower my bills.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me go to a studio. So I went from having a one bedroom apartment to a studio. I split it in half, made half her room, half mine,
Mm-hmm.
and it was good because she
Yeah.
was little.
Yeah.
And then I was working my Monday through Friday job, which at that time I was doing behavioral health. I was doing like
Okay.
the intake.
Yep.
So I was doing that. Then I was working bartending. So I would do that sometimes 3 days a week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And at that time, her dad used to take her. So
Oh, you take on the weekends and then you go work.
we would,
Yeah.
yeah, he
Yeah.
you know, she has two brothers. At that time, she had two brothers. So the her stepmom would take her and hang out with the kids, and
Mm-hmm.
so it'd be like the weekend. I'd be like, okay, I gotta work. So I would basically just book my whole weekend, and then hang out with her the other one. Or sometimes I got to the point where I would only have one day to hang out with her during the week. Um, but that was the only way to be able
Yeah.
to save money.
So you sacrificed early, so you didn't have
Mhm.
to worry about sacrificing later
Yeah.
when you're really gonna have to, show her how to become a woman and all of that good stuff that she's
Yeah.
gonna need.
I think what helped though is having her with people that I know loved her.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh
know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Instead of just having her like a babysitter.
Yeah. Or like daycare or a babysitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one thing that I'm like, oh. So certain times my mom would take her, certain times, the dad would take her.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that helped. But I was doing that. I was doing the behavioral health. I was doing the bartending. Then I was working with the distributors, basically giving samples of brands that they want to promote. So basically, being like a brand ambassador, just promoting the
Nice.
product. So you walk into the liquor store, and then I'm there. I'm like, hi. Would you like to try? So sometimes it'll be wine, sometimes it'll be wine coolers, beer, and they just promote it. You give them a little sample, they try it. I would do that. And then for extra cash, I would do Uber Eats, but she would come with me for that.
Okay.
That one was hard though. I would have to get out of the car, grab her, come out, run and grab the
Wow.
food.
Super
She
mom.
knew how to take out. She knew how to put the seatbelt on, but she didn't know how to take it out. So as I would put her in the car. She would go. She would get in. I'm like, put your seatbelt on. So I'm putting the food in. By the time I'm done, she would be done putting her seatbelt on, and we would go.
Yikes. That's
Yeah,
bananas.
yeah. So, but I didn't do that. I didn't do it that long. It didn't work out.
But hey, that's dedication. I like that.
But I got a couple of bucks out of it that I
Yeah,
needed.
absolutely.
So it worked out while I needed it.
That's
I don't know if I
good.
would do it now. Maybe for extra cash. But I got so much going on that I'm
Yeah,
like, I
you
don't got
don't
time
need
to
it.
be
You don't
doing,
need it.
you know,
Yeah, you don't need
I don't
it.
got time to do it. It would be nice though to have more income
Mm-hmm.
because then you do things faster.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah. You reach your dreams faster, more income.
Yeah. With the house, it's been good. It's been good. At first, I was only renting one of the floors, but then now I'm renting all three of the floors. I
Oh, so
actually,
okay. So you're
yeah.
getting all three
So I did the
rent.
same thing I did the first time. I downsized to save money
Yep.
so that I can
So
save
that you
money.
can save and buy, and now you make more money.
Yeah.
Smart, man. That's very smart.
So
And
that's where I'm at right now.
tag your business one more time.
It's the Hookup Party Rentals
The hookup. I
LLC.
like that. Holla if you hear me. Oh, the hookup party rental.
Yeah,
I appreciate you
I'll
being
hook it up.
on.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
No
I
problem. Gabby
appreciate it.
Garcia, the hookup. Holla if you hear me on. You know what it is. Parental Vision. It's your boy Bigro. And it's just like that.
Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, sir. That was